Hello, this is the Not So Perfect Podcast. I am your host, Zangzilla, and this is Sir Mooseward. Say hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's all right.
This
Anyways,
is that was the best intro we could possibly do, by the way.
yes. Um, so how is video games?
How is video games? I mean, I've been playing a lot of new shit that I got, so
High
that's
roller.
pretty nice. What have you been up to in the gaming scene?
Uh, Fallout New Vegas and fucking Paladins. That's about it. Well,
Like,
and Rainbow Six Siege still, but whatever.
okay, yeah. Have you been for New Vegas? Like, are you doing anything special with that, or are you just kind of playing it
I'm just doing
normally through?
my first run through, just casually. Like I don't even
Okay.
like. I'm like cheating too because I'm an asshole.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
so
No.
like I don't know what's happening, but I like for the first like 10 hours I've been playing the game, I've been running on like maybe five stim packs the entire
Okay.
time. So I just gave myself like 100 the other day, like earlier. So I don't give a fuck. I also have like
Wow.
20,000 caps at all times because I gotta buy them
Jesus.
good guns.
Yeah. All right.
Gunrunner's Arsenal guns are so good and so expensive. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I haven't. I I played most of Fallout 3. I didn't get much into Vegas. So like my cousin owned it, and I would just play it at his house all the time. So I really didn't get very far in the story because every time I would go back to my cousin's house, my save file would be gone. So whatever. Fuck you, cousin. Anyway, um, yeah, I've been playing some new stuff. I got The Witness, which is that puzzle game that is really fucking difficult, and it makes me realize how dumb I really am. And then I picked up a free to play game yesterday that made me like it was thought provoking and pretty crazy. So it's called
What's oh, okay.
it's Moirai. Uh,
Moire.
yeah, it's Moirai, and it's free to play. It takes 10 minutes to beat it, and the twist is what really like fucking blew me away. I was like, what the hell? Um, so if anybody has time to try that out or check that out, I think you should definitely check it out and see what happens because it's pretty cool. It's like
Sounds pretty
unexpected
cool.
for something that's only like 10 minutes long. So
Oh, it's 10 minutes. I thought it was like an hour at least.
no, it's just 10 minutes. It's free to play. You download it. It takes like 5 seconds to finish, and it's honestly the most thought provoking game I've ever played. So I was very happy with it. So you might want to check that out.
Yeah, I don't. I've got broken legs. I can't. Anyways,
Yeah,
uh,
that prevents you from playing video games. All right,
well, sometimes you never know.
I guess, I guess. All right,
Anyways,
what you
our
got?
our first topic of conversation here
Okay.
is, unsurprisingly, it's a paladins. It's a
Oh, it's a
paladins.
paladins thing. All
Yeah.
right, all right.
Um, Season one is out,
Okay.
and it's gorgeous. I love it.
Is that is that what they're doing for like competitive? Is that what you mean?
No, it's like with what Hyres does for their games, like with Smite and Paladins now.
Okay.
They have like updates, every so often, and seasons are basically just when they decide to throw everything the fuck out and they just like reinvent the game almost. Not really, but like they add in a bunch more shit.
Okay.
So with season one, they've added in uh, the new system of how cards and stuff work. So there's like legendary cards that you get. You get
Okay.
like one to start off with, and then you have to pay for like the two other ones. But those are with the new currency that they made. It's called
Okay.
Essence, and you get that from opening up the basic chests that you get for
Yeah.
leveling up, and then also they just had it so like you would have to level up, and then you'd have to get duplicates to get
Okay.
the essence, which is horrible for new players.
Yeah.
So the way they've reinvented it through like the communities like yelling at them, telling them they're a piece of shit company for doing that. They reinvented it to where now If you like get a mastery, like it's like one, like mastery 1, 2, 3, 4, and up to 10. I think it
Okay.
skips like 5 to 9. I
All
think.
right.
But yeah, so every time you get one of those, you get a chest. So you open up the chests, you get like the cards and the games, or like the emotes or the sprays or whatever, and then
Okay. That's pretty cool.
if you get a duplicate, then it gives you essence, and then you can do the legendary. I didn't explain the legendary. Legendaries are like you pick it, and then that shapes the way your character plays for that round. So like there's this one character, Drogo's. He's a fucking dragon with a jetpack and a rocket launcher.
Yep. I remember him.
He One of his is that if you do his what is it, his secondary attack,
Yeah.
it's like a bubble that comes out, and it, like, if you shoot it, it explodes and does a whole lot of damage. Well, if you hit that, and like if you explode it on someone, it does 30% of the damage that it would normally do, like, additionally. So like you do like 1,000 plus 30% of that 1,000.
All right.
So it's really cool. And there's like three of them for each character, and you start off with one, and then you have to buy the others. But they're pretty cool.
All right.
Recently,
Yeah.
Drogos has become my new favorite champion.
Yeah. I saw plenty of pictures that you've sent that are like, yeah, yeah, he's beautiful, and I'm
He
like, all
is.
right.
He's a beautiful baby boy.
No, see,
And
like, I like when games change things up a bit. Like that's what Rainbow Six Siege actually did. Um, like they changed up a lot of the gameplay and like the level up system. Just recently, actually, I think before even you started playing it, uh, they changed that up, and um, when they change Dota up, it goes fucking crazy. And I know you hate Dota,
Dota smells real bad, I think.
but God, they do some crazy shit for their like the players. It's like right now the battle pass thing is really cool because you can go in like tournaments and stuff with like different teams, and you can win like points to put towards new items, or and there's like you know they spin a wheel and you'll get a new like set for a character, or a new other aesthetic things. I like when they do that sort of stuff because it makes it less boring over time. And but I know you hate Dota, just so it doesn't fucking matter. But you know what I mean.
Nothing matters that I don't like.
Whatever.
By the way, I will admit, I
Right.
spent a hefty amount of money for that skin, the
How much
Dread
money did you
Hunter.
spend?
I'm gonna go right out and say it may have been $13
All right, 13. Okay, at
for
least you're
one
not.
skin.
At least you're not Andrew.
What does Andrew do?
Andrew in Dota, he's spent probably like $500 of in-game currency. Like it's absurd. Like
That's
every
silly.
time something comes out, he's like, "Yeah, I got this," and I'm like, "Oh Jesus Christ!" Because like I've spent $8 on that, and that was just to get the battle pass. But
Is the
you know,
battle pass, is that like a season ticket type thing for like Smite, or
yeah,
do you even know what that is?
yeah, no, it's like a season ticket like thing where you're like, um, during the winter, usually spring, or not spring, summer, winter and summer, they have like I want to say it's like it lasts like
Tournament?
4 months or something like that. No, what you can do is, well, yeah, there's the main tournament, which is the major, and in between those, there's TI, which is the international. Um, but the majors are like during this time period. But for the people who aren't professional, obviously, like me, they give like basically if you do a certain thing in a match, like if you do a certain number of kills or get a certain number of things during a match, you'll get points towards leveling up. And once you level up to a certain point, you'll start getting like new stuff. So like there'll be the first thing that you get when you buy a battle pass is the whole map becomes like a snow area, at least for the winter one. Um, and then you'll get like a free item just randomly, and it'll just give it to you. It's, randomly generated. And then the more you level up, the more new shit you get. So it's pretty cool to like, it keeps the players like playing and wanting to get like better, looking sets and character like model stuff. So yeah, that's what they do for that. So
That sounds pretty cool, man. I
yeah,
mean,
dude.
I don't care about it, but
I
it
know you
sounds
hate
pretty
Dota,
cool.
but yeah.
Okay, well, that's enough about our fucking personal lives.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna
what
we're
you got?
gonna we're gonna get straight into the news
All right.
segment, in which
We ramble on
apparently,
about other bullshit. Yeah.
yeah, we start on one topic and then we go down a rabbit hole. It's horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways,
That's how this works.
Civilization 6 is apparently adding an Australia DLC for whatever reason.
What does that mean?
So
Like,
like
does that mean
you
the
get to play
president
as,
of Australia?
yeah, well, not the president. I think it's the prime minister, John
Do they have a
Curtin.
prime minister?
Yeah, it's
I
14th
honestly
Prime Minister John Curtin is who you're going to be led by.
What the fuck?
Um,
Is he now? Which prime minister are they on right now? Do
I
we
have
know?
no clue. It's
All right.
probably like, let's see, Australian
All right, you got it.
Prime Minister. He's the 29th, Malcolm
Okay.
Turnbull.
So several, or like a dozen prime ministers ago,
Yeah.
they're like, "Hey, this guy was good." That's an interesting choice for a civilization.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
I
It's
don't know. I guess
like, I don't know. I love Australia, but it just like, I mean, its origins aren't the most interesting as a
yeah,
civilization.
that's one of the things that and when I think of Australia, I think of more like modern, and like you don't hear much about Australia in history, really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like they helped in like World War II or something, right? Didn't they? Or
Yeah,
World War
yeah,
One.
they help with that, but like, what else did they do? Like, they didn't. When I think about like the other civilizations, we have like, you have Egypt, and you have Rome, and you have India, and you have all of those things. Like those had like significant contributions to the world.
Okay, this is just getting into offensive territory
Like,
now.
no, I don't mean to rag on, like, they give us kangaroos. Like, it's
What does that have to do with anything? Kangaroos
like,
suck dick, apparently. Oops, dropped my
no,
fucking
like,
thing.
Australia, I feel like they haven't done anything like
You're a
crazy.
bad person.
I don't mean to offend. If anybody's gonna be like a fan of us from Australia, I apologize. But like, what have the? I mean, I guess they have
They
they have
extincted the Tasmanian devils, or was
yeah.
is that in Australia, Tasmania?
That was mainly in New Zealand, I believe.
Oh, I don't give a.
They were native to New Zealand, but like I guess they have that whole what's that place called? The opera place. Like
Yeah, I don't know. You're
they
alone
have
on this
they
one.
have that there. That so that maybe they could do something like they would be more of a not cultural, but like more of a like the arts and stuff kind of victory, maybe. In terms of winning and shit like that. I don't know. It's a really interesting choice.
Yeah. So
I mean, it'd
apparently,
be worse if they chose Canada. So
that's messed up.
yeah.
So apparently, it'll be free. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's actually cool. All right. Yeah.
Said to be coming soon. The update itself will be free of charge and will see the introduction of both multiplayer teams and mod tools.
Oh, mod tools.
So like Steam
Then
Workshop
we'll have the
stuff.
the Gaben civilization,
Oh, dude.
like there always is. Or there was the one was Bill Gates, and like everything, he was a very technologically based civilization,
I
and
wonder why.
yeah, I wonder. But no, that's at least they're giving it out for free because like a lot of the updates for Civ 5 were like, you gotta pay this much for this one, and it was like by the end of getting all of it, it was like $100 or some shit. So yeah, definitely better. They're going the free route.
Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't play Civ 6, and I don't think I'll ever buy it unless it's like $10. But
No,
hey, I have
hey,
Civ
that's a
5.
thing that's happening.
Um,
It's news.
do you play, by chance, Mass Effect? Have you ever played it?
So I'm gonna go out and say it. I'm not a fan of Mass Effect.
I've never played any of the games, so I have no opinion on it, other than it looks kind of
Um,
boring to me.
it's they have good plot and they have good lore and backgrounds and everything, but gameplay wise, I was never really a fan. Um, but I can understand the popularity to a certain degree. Like, because
Yeah.
I played Knights of the Old Republic, which was BioWare's first step into like making these RPGs like with really deep lore and stuff. But like, because the original Mass Effect was supposed to be another Knights of the Old Republic,
Hmm.
and then I think it was the thing with Disney, and Disney dropped a bunch of fucking Star Wars projects, and BioWare was like, fuck, what do we do now? We have a bunch of science assets that we aren't using. Yeah, fuck, make a game. So they made their own. They made their own RPG. It is very similar to um, Knights of the Old Republic, but it's more action based. I feel it's less turn based and more action based. So, but
Yeah.
still a
Anyways,
yeah, whatever.
anyways, there is supposedly there's going to be a Mass Effect expansion, which is coming to Cards Against Humanity, and apparently, there's going to be 14 cards, which all is just going to cost $1.
Really? All right.
I suppose that's what it says, and like this picture here is like a combination that you could see uh, from the game. Or I mean, when you're playing Cards Against Humanity, it says coming this spring from BioWare, Mass Effect, and then like space, falling in love with an actual video game character.
All right.
That's
I
pretty good.
can see. There's gonna be a lot of inside Mass Effect jokes.
Yeah,
So, like, if anybody were to like bring that expansion over when they play Cards Against Humanity with me, I'm gonna be like, all right, you automatically lose. I hate you. Um, that's kind of how I feel about that because I guess I understand it as a big enough following, but whatever.
In other news about card games and video games,
All right.
I was playing on my Xbox One the other day,
Okay.
and I randomly got a message from Xbox, and it was like, "Hey, you've been invited to play Gwent. Do you know what Gwent is?"
Oh God, Gwent.
Dude, like I've never played a single uh fuck, what is that game called now?
Witcher.
Yeah, I've never played a single Witcher game, but they invited me to play the closed beta of Gwent for whatever reason. And I'm tempted because I like card games. I love card games.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Gwent. Obviously, they made it used to just be an in-game Witcher thing, and then they made it a full game. Uh, it's go for it, dude. Like if they're giving you a free, beta key, like why the fuck not?
I might have to play that tomorrow or tonight or
Fucking
something.
play the hell out of that game.
I don't know anything about it. So like I don't know if it's like a Hearthstone or if it's like a
I've heard comparisons to
poker.
Hearthstone.
Oh, okay.
It's more Hearthstone than it is like poker.
I just figured like it because it says like it's a card game and apparently it was in The Witcher, so I didn't know like what it
Right.
could be.
Who the fuck knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I play a lot of card games, or I used to, back in my heyday. I used to play a lot of Hearthstone.
You
I
had a
played.
heyday? Let me just.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. There's hay everywhere. Anyways, I used to play Hearthstone, and I did have a spell of playing Magic: The Gathering because one of my friends
Yeah,
got me into it, and it was really fun. Like I
I used
played
to
the digital
play.
game, and I had actual cards.
Yeah, I used to play Magic, and then I was a Yu-Gi-Oh person beforehand.
Oh hell yeah! I collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards for a bit. I never played it ever,
I still
besides on
have
like
mine.
Xbox or something.
I still have my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and
I went to
my
like a
favorite.
fair once, and they had like a booth where you could just buy fucking shit cards, and I bought a plastic sealed like holographic Blue Eyes White Dragon or whatever, or
Nice.
whatever Blue Eyes Black whatever the fuck it is.
Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, white blue black dragon, something like
Well,
that.
hey, we don't have to bring that into this.
Okay,
All
you
right.
didn't have to say that. Okay, you're
You didn't
just
have to bring it up.
okay. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Anyways,
Blue Eyes Aryan Dragon. Like,
jeez, he's got a big
fucking.
old blonde mullet.
He's got a blonde wig and he speaks with a German accent. Anyway.
Anyways, yes. Speaking of card games, you know
Okay.
Pokemon the card game.
Yes. Yes.
I've never played actual like Pokemon TGC
I
um,
own the cards,
or the
but
TCG.
I never played it. I've collected the cards, but I've never played it.
I hear that it's like not very like, or I mean, it's very like confusing, I suppose.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it's not like a normal fucking game, and that's whatever, it happens. But Pokemon, they have the handheld video games that I've played a
Yes.
million of.
Yeah.
Actually, not really. I've only played like maybe 5 of them.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Me too.
loved each one of them though that I played.
Yeah.
Maybe besides Black or White,
Oh come on,
those.
those were I actually enjoyed that generation. That was a weird one, but I still had fun with
I
it.
loved Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon's so good.
I have not played those yet, so
Fucking waste all of your money. Go buy a 2DS or 3DS if you want the better experience, and fucking buy Pokemon Sun.
I
It
mean I
is
have the 3DS already. I don't have to buy another
what
one.
you have a 3DS and you haven't bought Pokemon Sun yet. What's
No,
your
I have
problem,
not. Because I kind of fell out of playing the 3DS for a while.
dude? Me too. Like I bought it and I played through fucking Pokemon Sun like
Yep.
nonstop for like a month, and then I also have Ocarina of Time
Yep.
and fucking what's the other one? Oh, I have Pokemon Alpha Sapphire
Okay.
or just Sapphire, I suppose, whatever it is. And I after I was done with Sun, I just kind of stopped playing it because Sun was such a good experience, and like going backwards from Sun to Sapphire is it's a big kick in the face a little bit because the movement's kind of weird and there's not as much of the same types of Pokemon. It is crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, I also kind of don't enjoy Ocarina of Time for whatever reason. People love that game. I can't get behind it for some reason. It's just very odd for me.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got off on a tangent there. There's the handheld games and there's the new mobile video game, Pokemon Go.
Yeah. Totally new. Yep.
So new. It's totally relevant in the news now because starting February 26th, they're going to start celebrating the Pokemon Day, supposedly. And apparently, every Pikachu that the player encounter in the game will be wearing a festive party hat. Because in the winter update for Christmas, they had little Santa hats. That was
All
pretty
right.
cute. I never played it then because it fell way the fuck out of fashion.
Yep.
And so now they're going to have little party hats. And I picked it back up because they added Gen 2. Gen 2 is
Okay.
pretty cool so
Yeah.
far. I haven't walked anywhere yet because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
But I went to Walmart the other day, and on the way there, I caught some Centrets. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. That's cool.
And so apparently now you can. I didn't know this, but you can now have like buddy Pokemon, because like in the older games, what was it? silver, like heart gold and soul silver or whatever,
Yeah,
you
and
could
Pokemon
like
Yellow.
yeah, you could have a Pokemon walking with you. Apparently, you can do that now. I don't think they actually like walk behind you, which is kind of lame. But they
Yeah,
like you level them up or something when you walk with them. So I have
interesting.
my Beedrill, aptly named Bunt, because you have to show fucking respect for that
Dude,
fucking beast.
classic bunt.
He's so good. But yeah, um, they're gonna have little Pikachu hats, and that's pretty cute.
That is pretty cute. I'm glad they haven't just like tossed it out because there's still people that do enjoy Pokemon Go. Um,
Far
and
and
obviously
few
when they added
between, but
well, yeah, just I think people like they're not giving up on the people that are actually dedicated to it, which is I think that's good. Like,
yeah,
just don't fucking give up on the people that are there for you. So
don't want to alienate your only fan base.
yeah, exactly.
I've never
And I
done
don't
that
see
ever in my
Niantic
life.
doing anything else, but you know, that's just me. You got anything else for me?
Um, I mean,
I got
yeah.
I got one topic, so
What's that topic? You tell
all
me.
right. Now it's kind of a tough topic. Um, do you have an all-time favorite game or game series?
Yes.
What is your favorite game series and
Uh,
why?
the
And why?
Fallout game series.
Okay, that's your favorite game series?
Yeah, because I love being able to explore, and I
Okay.
love post-apocalyptic situations.
All right. I
I love
completely
how
understand.
chaotic it is. It's just
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm if it wasn't for me growing up with a PS2, I probably would have been more of a Fallout fanboy.
Mm.
Um, a Fallout boy, if you will.
Oh,
Uh,
damn.
but my favorite game series is the Ratchet and Clank series
Oh, hell yeah, man. I love Ratchet and Clank.
because I grew up playing the first four games, and I beat the first three roughly 15 times each.
Respectable.
Um, because each game had like a replay value to it, kind of, where they were like, "Hey, it's new game plus," and like each time you play it, it gets harder. But like I would just keep playing it and playing it and playing it, and it didn't matter how many times I played the same levels. I was like, "Yeah, this is fucking great."
Dude, if
So
Fallout 3 had that, I probably would have beaten it like 100 more times than I did.
this does Fallout 4 have new game plus?
I don't think so, and that's really sad. Because
Yeah.
that would like really be a
Well,
good game for that.
I guess if you think new game plus is survival mode,
Yeah, I mean,
kind of.
still, I mean, you don't have all your levels and you don't get all your shit.
That's true. Survival mode kind of upset me because I'm like I get stressed out easily. So
Dude, it's horrible. I tried
yeah,
playing it the other day. It was fucking. It made me want to die because I got to like the first town,
yeah,
and the fucking Deathclaw killed
yeah.
me.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, immediately, and I
Oh
fucking had to go all the way back to this house that I found like
damn,
a
dude.
bit outside the town. Anyways, what are you talking about, Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank. I feel like it was such a funny, fun, just well thought out series. Um, like obviously it was so good that they ended up remaking the first one, kind of in a way, and made a movie about it. So
Did you
I
watch the
mean,
movie?
I did not,
Dude,
but
it was pretty good.
I heard pretty good things about it, but there was some parts that were kind of like, this totally is not how like the original lore was, and like people who liked the first games wouldn't like it as much because they changed so much about it.
I'll give a fuck.
Uh,
It was a fun movie to watch. I liked it.
yeah. But like I'm sure it was a good movie. Like I I'm kind of upset with the remaster that they did.
The game?
Yeah, the remake that they did.
Hmm.
Because some of the cutscenes were literally just ripped from the movie.
Oh,
Like it's almost like a movie. I mean, it is a movie tie-in game, but at the same time, it plays like the original. So I feel like they should have put a little bit more effort into like you know, the background plot kind of thing. I don't know. Who knows? That was just my personal preference, but yeah, Going Commando is my favorite game in existence, pretty much. So
I don't specifically remember any of the games. I just remember like the names Going Commando and Up Your Arsenal, and that's about all I remember.
yeah,
I remember
yeah,
there was
Going
like one
Commando.
with like a
Up your,
fist or whatever.
yeah, yeah. What was it? I'm
Like you
gonna
throw dudes like little. I don't even remember, dude. It was so long ago.
like all of them were good. Oh yeah, we have Ratchet and Clank, Going Commando, Up Your Arsenal, Deadlocked, and then they made the newest ones like Ratchet and Clank but and apparently, according to the game ratings, Ratchet and Clank got a 90, Going Commando got a 91, and Up Your Arsenal got a 92. Like they kept getting better. And then Deadlock dropped off with an 83%.
Yeah, I've never
So
played that game, so I don't know.
Dead it was okay. It wasn't it didn't add anything new, and it's like they kind of just ran out of ideas, which is probably why they remade the original, and they were like, "Oh, it's new graphics, blah blah blah," you know. So
Yeah, I used to play that game so much, and like I was also a shit kid, so I wouldn't put them back in their cases all the time. So I remember
yeah.
my fucking Up Your Arsenal and like all that got scratched to fuck, so I couldn't play it anymore, and I'm pretty sad
Oh
about it.
shit, dude.
I still have like
That's
all my old PS2 games, but I don't have a PS2, so I can't play them. I'm
yeah.
sad.
I still have my PS2 and my old PS2 games, so I'll have to break that out one of these days. All right, what else we got?
I thought when you were saying that, I thought you were going with like Ratchet and Clank's getting like canceled or something.
No, no,
Because you were like, you have a game series that you love but just getting canceled? I don't know what you were saying.
no.
I was confused.
I mean, is there any game that you like miss and wish they would redo?
Jack and Daxter.
All right,
I'd
I
love
was
to play
thinking more
Jack 3
Spyro.
again.
I was thinking Spyro. But
Spyro's
yeah.
pretty good, but I love Jack, like the Jack Team, or not Jack Team Racing. I think it's Jack 3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The one with
yeah.
the racing, that one, I fucking played the shit out of that. For
Yeah.
whatever reason, I love that one, and the second one was good, and the first one is good. I just love it. If they if they put out the triple pack, like remaster of all of them, I would buy a PS4.
All right. I mean, I'm probably getting the Switch because I'm lame, but you know.
Yeah, pretty lame if you're buying a Switch.
Shut up. God. You slut. Anyway.
Okay, the last topic I have, at least.
That'll probably be it.
Yeah. Did we talk about the planet thing?
Oh, no, we did not. No.
Okay, yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Apparently, NASA has discovered a whole new solar system containing 7 Earth-like planets. And what that means is that they're like rocky and like generally Earth-sized planets, and they all orbit around one single star. So it's the most like Milky Way-esque solar system
Yeah.
found recently, and they're saying that it could host alien life, but it is approximately 40 light years away, which is 235 trillion miles. So
Yeah.
that's a very long time away.
Yeah.
But it is there are apparently 3 planets that are in the what they call the hospitable zone.
Yep.
And so they have like liquid water, and I don't think it has oxygen. Probably not. That would be a stretch. But if they have water, that's apparently really good because supposedly that's the essence of life, they say.
Yep. I'm interested to see what happens, or what doesn't happen for that matter. Like, who the fuck knows what's gonna happen if that actually does exist? Because if life does exist there, then is there any way for us to contact them, or would we even want to contact them?
See, I don't
Like,
know.
I watched a, you know, Vsauce, right?
Yeah, Michael here.
Uh, Michael Stevens here. Uh, they talked about there was the episode, I think it was If or something like that, uh, where they talked about, like, apparently we kind of have a plan for if alien life communicates with us, but like, do we answer back? Or could that like totally fuck everything up? Like, should we like let them know that we exist? Like, because they could, who knows what their intentions would be? Like, they could just be like, all right, well, you guys are really stupid and we're better than you, so see ya. And, you know, that could totally happen. So,
We could get blastoed, dude.
yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, then again, since we are so far away, maybe they do have the technology to get to us. Who knows?
Maybe they found us and it's like a alternate reality, and they are also running their own news segments of finding our
They're,
solar
they're
system, and they're like, what the fuck?
they're literally going through the same shit that we are, and they're like,
Yeah.
do we call them first, or like,
Do we wait a few weeks and call them
yeah,
later?
do we call them back, like, you know, the next morning?
I don't want
Like,
to seem too
what are we
eager.
doing? Yeah, but I don't know. It's really cool. The first time I saw news about it was actually on Tumblr, which
Wow,
is
best
kind of
news
shitty.
source.
So like yeah, at first I thought it was like bullshit because it's Tumblr. And then like I actually looked at the whole Google had the whole image up where they were like, you know, we found, you know, new planets that could possibly hold life. But there's like a mood board on Tumblr of finding alien life and that kind of shit. Um, I'm just waiting until somebody says I want to fuck an alien. Just waiting for it. So
Okay, for a second there, I got kind of confused because I thought you said I want a fucking alien. I didn't, because you kind of
you
didn't
know,
parse it correctly. So I thought you meant that, but in fact, you meant you want to fuck an alien.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay. I was just making
fucking
sure.
an alien. Would you have sex with an alien?
I mean, if they were pretty hot, probably. I guess if they were down, I mean, I'm all for
Yeah,
some
if they're down,
consensual,
yeah,
consensual,
uh,
consensual sex.
consensual interspecies alien sex.
Yeah, it's kind of like that one Lonely Island song.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot how it goes now that I brought it up, but
But hey, you know, it's fine.
it's all that matters.
I'm glad we discussed the last thing we discussed was alien sex. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Any closing words for everybody?
Um, you know, no, I can't think of anything. I was gonna bring up, like, I was gonna say something, but I have
All
nothing
right.
else to bring
I,
up.
I think we talked about enough. You know.
Yeah, and this was a pretty short one, like I wanted. So fuck you, I guess.
All right. Fine.
It's
I
only
see how it is.
38 minutes, so it's fine. Anyways, thanks if you watched this, and if you didn't, you're probably a bad human being. I don't know.
Or you're a better human being than we are. You know. Who are we to judge?
Anyways, yeah. So thanks for watching, and keep it 100 lit fam. Good night.